collective, flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. So you're ready for the beautiful, handsome collective. What up, collective? Hey, flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below, okay? Orders from the sales will be going out on Monday, all right? So check out, make sure you check out or look out for your tracking number on Monday, okay? All right, let's see. G. Well, I heard guilt and God. That's what I heard. They're hiding God from them. They're hiding the guilt that they feel. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. They're hiding God from them. They're hiding God from them. Who's them? Who is them? Oh, the low vibrational energies. Okay. Wow, this is going to be a read. Different. Okay. Okay, so it's like these people have lost their way with God, the divine universe, okay, all interconnected. They've lost their way. And they feel their way back, or their only way back, is to be in this very abusive, destructive behavior. It's a really warped way of thinking with these individuals. Like, they think backwards. They don't think in a forward movement or forward motion. They think backwards. They think on the back end, but not the front end. Let me see. Yeah, thoughts are not together. They're not right. And that's a message of concern for them. Their mind is not right. Their thoughts are not right. Their thoughts are spiraling out of control. They're spiraling out of control because they can't find God, or they can't find the divine. They can't find the universe. They can't find this higher source that other people can feel. See, with the karmics, it feels like they need actual visual something to ensure that there is a higher source or a higher being. But for people, the collective that are tapped in and are very aware that it's more of a feeling, right? The energy is more of a feeling because you are sentient. Sentient means to feel. So the earth is sentient. You know, the trees, the birds, everything around us is sentient. It has feelings, right? But they can't relate to us because they're not sentient. They don't have feelings. Their feelings are just cold, shut off, dead. It's like winter. And they're trying to find that light, the light within, the energy. They're trying to find the energy within them, but they feel like they got to go outside of self. That's what's causing their mind to race, because it's racing outside of self, if that makes sense. Like when you're in a race, or when you are at a race or something like that, a race is basically trying to see who can beat the competition at the fastest or at a high speed or something of that nature. That's how their mind works. Their mind works very in a high speed. It's always on a go. It never stops. It never calms down. It's always constantly on the go. And when you're working, when you're co-creating with the divine, the universe, God, however you say your thing here, you got to slow down to listen. How else are you going to hear the messages that are coming from within? If you're constantly going and going, when are you going to listen? When are you able to stop and listen so you can be silent, or become silent so you can listen? They don't know how to do that. So they're chasing after something that they feel is a physical something, a physical depiction. It's really a feeling. And they can't understand this feeling or this sense of a higher spirit that they cannot see. So it's causing them to, because they don't realize that it starts within or is within, it's causing a huge imbalance in the way that they see things and the way that they react to things. A mature man, okay? Could be in their 50s. Could be your father, your grandfather, whoever, uncle, cousin, brother, ex-spouse. Got prison here. So this person is going to jail because they can't find their energy. They can't find it. They don't have any. They waste it all away. They gambled their energy on dark things. That's exactly what they did. Like I said, I feel like words is art, right? And it's in various forms. So one way words can be of art is the way that people sound. You're hearing, you're listening to their dialect. Everyone speaks differently, or everyone has a certain tone or tune to them. It's like a song when you sing, when you speak words, right? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Hopefully it'll come back. It was really good too. I hate that. Darn it, I hate that. Okay, it'll come back. Oops. They're in despair. That's what I was going to say. And it was going to come back. So guard, right? I like to look at words as a form of like art, but there's many different forms of art when it comes to words. You have your tones, the way that you say things, you speak things, you know what I mean? Everyone's tone or their words are slightly different. Their song is slightly different. But going back to G, the first thing I thought of when I heard of G, when the prison card came up, is a guard. And someone that's guarding something or someone, it basically means that this person or whatever it is that they're guarding has to be underneath some kind of a control. And this immature man, or take how it resonates in your story here, it's odd. They don't like control. They don't like other people controlling them, but they are okay, way okay with controlling others. So like a split personality, like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like they really take it to the extreme when they do certain things, or when they do all things. They're an extremist. That's just what it feels like. They just take things to the fucking extreme, unnecessarily. And this person hasn't been able to find the inner G within them because they've wasted on darker things. And it's made this person very dark to the point where they don't give a fuck about anything anymore. They don't care about anything. They want revenge. They want blood. I mean, they could want whatever the fuck they want. They ain't getting that shit. So they want revenge. They want blood on the collective. They not getting none of that. So, and they're blaming you because in a way they look at you like you're not right in your mind because you believe in a higher source. They don't understand. They can't see this force. They can't see this energy that you keep talking about. What the fuck you talking about? A higher source of divine. What you talking about? That shit don't exist. Da, 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 da. That's them, right? That's them trying to project their insecurities onto you. But you know deep down inside that the energy starts with you. So you know that there's an inner God or divine within you. If you know, you know. You know how to operate. You know how to maneuver with it. If you know, you know. That correlates to your lights, right? Anywho, this mature man here is not aware that it starts from within. So he's constantly trying to find this energy outside of self. He's chasing the energy. And while he's chasing the energy, his energy is chasing him. Or he's losing his energy. That makes sense? So because he's losing his energy and he's seeing everyone around him still have their energy, it now starts to become some form of a control. But it starts psychologically and emotionally as well too. Because psychologically, they're looking at things in a very different way. Their mind is starting to warp, to bend in a different way that they feel it will be very beneficial to them, but in a very, 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 I'll say, dangerous way. Because the initial way that they were doing it, yeah, it may have gotten them some results, but it hasn't been getting them the results in the way that they anticipate or they expect for it to have. So it twists their mind, or it warps their mind to go to another octave, more lower octave than anything, not a higher octave, because if it was higher, it'd be more positive and uplifting and things like that, and they would not be in this predicament here. So it's much more so on the lower octave of things. And because the octave or the way that they're perceiving things now is starting to shift, and they're starting to see results when they are lowering their octave, they're also losing the energy within them. So they're wasting it, they're expending it or spending it on things, I'll call it very frivolous things that is not conducive to one's, number one, health, well-being, the evolution of self, the honesty of self, the validation of self, etc., etc., etc. It doesn't honor any of those things here. But this person don't think in that way. This person feels like the only way that they would be honored is if they continue to do the very nefarious things that they're soon to be known for by everyone to see. I don't know if y'all can hear them cops. And they made it their duty. They made it their position, their job, to attempt to control others. It's like, I think I'm gonna call this read The Guilt of God. I think that'd be dope. Oh yeah, I may do that. The Guilt of God. Because it's like they're blaming you because they can't physically see the energy, the divine, the universe. They can't see the energy. They're blaming you. And they're looking at you odd, like something's off with you. It's a really odd way of thinking, the way this person thinks. Very odd way of thinking. Like, you got to be really strong to be able to tap into some crazy shit like that. That mind, the way that person mind thinks, is just it's very, it's topsy-turvy. It's backwards. It's just it's like, it's from, they think from light to dark. So they'll get an idea, ding, it starts in the light, and then they're gonna flip it to the dark. Okay, well, how can I do that? Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I could do that. I could slide. It always starts with the light first, and then whatever information or messages that they receive, they automatically start pushing it towards the dark. They don't know how to operate in their light, and that's what's going to cause them to actually pass away, like true shit, because they don't have no more energy. They spent all their energy. Their energy is kaput. They have done. Not to sound harsh, but I keep hearing any day now, next 5 days or so. I don't mean to be harsh like that, but that's just, look, my spirit say follow your heart. So somebody could pass within the next 5 days for some kind of heart something, child. Yeah, look, contract is up. Like there's no more contract. It's over. My third eye is tingling really bad. Confusion is in reverse, meaning that there's no more confusion. People see it for what it is. People see this person for what it is. Oh, wow, that's it's crazy. Here we go with wonton. Somebody eating wonton soup. Somebody love them some wontons, child. Ooh, Lord, they love them some wontons. Here I go with that song. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Somebody eating Popeyes. Y'all always hungry when y'all watching me. Dang. All right, let's see what else, Spirit. What else about this person? Yeah, the unknown. Man, I just fucking summed it up. The unknown and keep going is in reverse. This person doesn't know how to keep going, or they're not allowed to keep going because they've positioned themselves to be in some very sticky situations that include the unknown. So they did a lot of risky things that really truly cost them their energy, their life source, their life. Your life is your energy. If you don't have no energy, you don't have no life. And that could be spun in many different ways. I'll give you a couple. If you don't have no energy, maybe you real tired. You ain't gonna have no life to like get up and do it. You're gonna be like, oh man, I'm tired. Some people say dead to the world in that kind of way. I don't like saying it that way, but just an example, right? That's one way. Another way is your actual energy, your light. You don't have no light because it's been extinguished. Someone took your light. Now you know what I mean? You passed away. That's another way. So it could be spun in many different ways in regards to that. But this person don't have no more energy, no more lights within because they wasted. They toxic. They wasted. They ruined their life. They waste their life that kind of way. That's another way to spin it too. And to the end, this person is still going to keep watching you. Like, it's odd because they know they're passing. They know. They know. They got premonitions. They know that they getting ready to pass. They know. They do. They just not saying nothing. But the spirit of death is definitely heavy around this individual here. And they are very aware of that. And even on their deathbed, it's like they still feel like you did something to them. You didn't do nothing to this person. Golly. Like I said, they mad at you because you have the clarity, the whisper, the whispers of the soul, messages from spirit, from divine, right? You have the clarity to listen so you can hear what spirit is saying to you or downloading to you. They mad at you because you know God. Or they mad at you because you know the divine. They're mad at you because you know the universe. Ain't that something? That's really what this is all about. The times when they needed assistance with the energy of a higher purpose, higher source, they didn't receive it. You see, they went through some things as well, too, when they were young. They did. They went through a lot of abuse, and they may have called upon a higher source. And this higher source that they called upon did not, or in their point of view, their perspective, did not grant them the request that they were asking or seeking. And they were seeking some form of freedom, because I truly feel that the karmics were into some kind of also an oppressive control of something, because that's the generational trauma. So they weren't lucky to fix the issue, you were. But you fixed it with the grace of God, with the divine, the universe, take it how it resonates, but you worked with the higher source the clarity and the whisper. You allowed yourself to listen so the energy can guide you. It's like an inner GPS. It guides you. But this is why it's guiding you, because you're listening to it. They're blaming you for having that inner guidance, that inner light, because they can't have what you have. And that is a connection to the divine. That's truly what they want, the light. And they can't get it. And they blame you for it because you have it. It's shown very, 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 very visibly on you. So this person feels like their whole life is to torment you, but they're not doing anything but tormenting themselves. They can't torment you. You didn't do anything. It's your light. And then they in their emotions as well. You're not in your emotions. You know how to regulate your emotions versus the logistics of your mind. So logic versus emotions. You know when to use your emotions and you know when to use your logic. Right now, you're on the logical side. You're not using your emotions. This person is tripping. They tripping off their emotions because they don't know how to use their logic. Logic also requires you to listen to that inner guidance, the soul. Yeah, for sure. If you're emotionally hysterical, again, how will you listen to the inner guidance? You have to remain calm so you can listen. I'll put it in this way. When you go to the sea or the ocean, right? There are many different types of tides with the ocean. When it's low and it's quiet and it's calm, I feel like that's where you can hear the most, right? Versus it's very dark outside. You know there's a storm coming, but you still went outside to sit in front of the ocean and you hearing the waves crashing and boom and bang. More than likely, you're going to be paying attention to that because that has your attention the most. If that makes sense? So with the emotions here, you still have to be in an emotional headspace, a healthy emotional headspace to connect to the divine. Yes. How are you going to listen? If you're hysterical and you're, how are you going to be able to listen to the inner guidance from spirit? So you're emotionally stable. Or you're working towards it, your emotions are in a healthy range where you can operate fully and freely in your divinity or your individualism or individuality, or however y'all want to look at it. Your emotions are intact and you're also aware, your logic. It's a win-win working with the divine because there's levels to working with the divine. Yes, it is. There's levels to this. If you wanted this, you have to do something within yourself to evolve so that way more things come into your life. More lessons or more blessings. Because the lessons come from your blessings, or the blessings come from your lessons. The blessings come from your lessons. And if you want the divine to elevate you, where you're going to have to do things in correlation, in tandem, or in cooperation with the divine to ensure that you're able to do that. They can't do that. They cannot do that. And then account also all of the childhood wounds and traumas that they have not healed, that they don't want to heal. They don't want to heal it, because if they did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's truly that simple. People make time for what they want all the time. And they did not take time to get to learn about the higher source. They did not. That's their choice. And therefore, because it's their choice, that ain't got nothing to do with you, collective. For the ones that always, oh, I gotta pray and I gotta, no, boo. I may trigger you, but that's okay. You can't pray for everybody. You cannot. Especially when they're exhibiting that they don't want the assistance or help. Some even said, I don't want help. Well, why are you trying to force your hand? Why are you trying to force your love? Why are you trying to force your abilities? Why are you trying to force your help onto someone that clearly shows you in so many ways that they don't want the help? Sometimes the karma is for them to learn that they got to figure this out on their own. And that's their soul strong enough trying to give you a message, but you're not looking at it in that way. I don't want the help. Well, the help is going to come from within. Sometimes people have to learn how to do things for themselves. So you can't always try to become a savior for other people. I mean, hey, it sounds good, yeah, but it starts to deplete you, collective. Especially when they keep telling you they don't want the assistance. So here you go, spending your energy willy-nilly, frivolously onto someone that don't give a fuck. And you trying to understand, wow, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who that message was for. I don't know who that message was for. But yeah, somebody is awakened or awakening. Somebody is. You're going to get in a good word today on Wisdom Saturday, okay? You know I love me a good word, child. And some cake. Oh, man. Yeah, transformation. The transformation, again, goes back to you being emotionally stable and logically stable or enabled to be able to clearly hear the whispers of the divine. Their issues really not with you. Their issues is with the higher source. But because they see the divine in you and you're the closest one to the divine, they're taking out everything, all their anger and all their hate and their projection onto you. Bro, come on. Okay, I get it. Yeah. So they're having difficulties navigating life because there's no lights. It's dark. Look at it. It's the moon. It's dark outside. It's really no light outside. And they're trying to navigate. Even the person is dark. All this blue, all this melancholy, all this sadness, distrust, angst. This is what this person is feeling. And they're not able to navigate the difficulties that they created in their life. But yet somehow they still feel it's your fault. It's not your fault. How is it your fault because you have a connection with the divine? Make that make sense. So you getting penalized for listening to the inner guidance and the divine? Does that... I'm talking shit here or what? Because... they're trying to penalize you for having a connection to a higher source. That's odd. And this is why they call you crazy. Because they're trying to physically, visibly see what you're seeing, but it's not a sight to see. It's a feeling. And you have to be sentient to understand that. Look it up. Sentient means to feel. A lot of people can't feel. They don't know how to feel. And feeling is such a profound thing to do. You need to feel in order to grow. You need to feel. They don't want to feel. They suppress everything. They push everything back. I don't want it. I don't want to feel. They don't want it. And if they don't want it, okay. They got to figure it out on their own, collective. Again, whoever that message is for. Because you're wasting time and energy, and you need to be taking time to worry about you, boo. Yeah. You need to worry about you. Take your precious time and energy and focus on you, boo. Not nobody. And I meant that energetically, not physically, energetically. Because some of you guys may still be looking and searching for something. It's done. It's over. What else are y'all searching for? What are you searching for? Confirmation of what? Truly ask yourself, what are you searching for? And you'll be surprised at the answer. It may surprise you. And when that answer comes up, honor it. Meaning respect the validation of self. That's what that means. You're going to see. Or you can see. So they're stuck in their own trap, child. And again, yet they're blaming you. They can't blame you for having a connection to the divine. They just can't. What kind of shit is that? Anywho, you're getting justice, or justice is here for you. You're in great health, or soon to be. Okay, some of you guys may be going through health issues or ailments. That's going to do a big turnaround, okay? But you got to listen to the inner guidance. You got to listen to the inner guidance. Yeah. It's very possible. Okay. I just don't say things just to say things. Yeah, look, story came up. You can change your story. You can change your narrative. You can change the perception of your reality. That is your story. Just because you are going through a health ailment today or yesterday doesn't mean that it's going to be the same tomorrow. Things change all the time, but again, it starts within the mind. The mind is where the prayers come in, the affirmations, the mantras, because you are now depicting, or you're visualizing or manifesting whatever it is that you want to come. Then it goes down into the heart, where you are emitting or projecting that emotion out. And you need that emotion or that sense or that state of being sentient, because it's a part of the manifestation. And that manifestation then turns into a story that you change, but it starts within the mind. And they can't do what you do because of it. So again, they're blaming you for why they need to hurt you. They're hurting because they never felt protected by the higher source or the divine. Because they tried to pray to it, but they weren't getting anything. Again, they needed to physically see this divine something. They need to see that it's there. Feel. You need to feel. You need to feel. Identity is in reverse. Because they can't physically see it, there's no identity. It doesn't exist. I'm calling upon a higher source that don't exist. Oh, this is crazy. This is this, da 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 da. If that makes sense. They're not able to physically identify this source that they want to believe is real. So because they tried it and it didn't work out in the way that they intended for it to work out, They was like, fuck it. Lost cause. I'm not gonna sugarcoat motherfucking thing. They lost motherfucking cause. A lost cause because then they started on a journey or a path to destruction of others who have a connection to the divine. They want to try to snuff out or extinguish any person that has a brighter light than them, because they were never able to ignite their light within. So all these people out here that have these bright lights, oh, you're on their list. They don't like your light. You're too happy. You always smiling. You always ha, ha, ha. You always laughing. How can you be so happy every day? Well, the divine, boo. How many times I gotta spin it, bitch? I rocks with the universe. The universe rocks with me. We work together as a team. Facts. Whatever I want, I get. Facts. That's the connection that me and my divine, my universe, that's what we have. And can't not a motherfucker disconnect me from my divine. Nah, it ain't happening, Chief. So, Karmic, whatever you decide to do, it ain't gonna work, bitch. Okay? It's just not stank. Alright? Find you something else to do, boo. Fate. You don't see that ghost there? That's gonna be them soon. They're gonna be stuck in between realms. Okay. They're gonna be stuck in between realms now. Since y'all wanna keep doing this shit. Okay. We got freedom in reverse. Okay. Their souls will be restless. Their souls will never sleep. Never. It's like for all eternity, for all future, their souls will never rest. Never. Because they're not at peace with themselves. I mean, I can go deeper. They have no peace. Or they'll never find peace because they don't have peace within. Again, they're looking outside of themselves. They need to physically see it happen. You don't need to see things to make it happen. Or you don't need to see things to know that it is going to happen. That's where your faith comes in. Law of assumption comes in. I mean, they just don't have the eye to see. The I am, the I am is within. They don't have that. It's not activated within them. People don't realize that I am is very powerful. Yes, it is. It is a very powerful affirmation. I am successful. I am happy. I am whatever. Every day, day in and day out, you wash dishes. I am successful. I am rich. I am this. I am healthy. I am taking a shower. I am this. Every day, you'll start to see changes out of nowhere. You'll be like, oh, wait, where did it come from? From you saying, I am. Because what you're doing is you're creating or you're igniting this fire within that cannot be tamed. It's a very safe fire, but it just can't be tamed. It's not a wild fire, but it's a very strong fire that just can't be tamed. And a lot of you guys' fires are going to be put out there, not in like extinguished, meaning out to sea. Yeah. Y'all got stuff to do. Okay? Y'all got stuff to do. Collective. like, man, that spirit, like that's coming to yank it. It coming to yank it. Yeah, because accountability, which they don't take nothing. They don't take no damn accountability for nothing. Chaos. All they do is bring forth chaos. We got change. Yeah, things are going to be silent. Like this person, that masculine is the test dummy everybody's paying attention to. Because they're not realizing that they no longer will have a legacy left. And this person's very sick. They're angry and they're sick. They have no peace at all. Well, yeah, they have no light. If you ain't got no light, you ain't gonna have no fucking peace. Imagine you put it this way, right? You need light to have peace. You need light to have peace. Let's say you working, right, a summer day and it's cold as fuck in an office building, and you falling asleep because it's so damn cold, and you go outside and you sit down and you just allow the sun to just kiss on your skin. What happens? You get a boost. You feel good. You get like you feel re-energized, a quick booster by you just sitting in the sun and allowing the sun's rays to just kind of wrap its energy around you. You get a quick pick-me-up. You need light to have peace. You need light to have peace. You spend it a different way. In the dark, let's say that you were in a room, or you're in a room with no windows or anything for like maybe 14 days straight. If your mind is not, strong, it could really affect you. Well, shit, it could affect a normal person, because you need the light to have peace. But imagine you're in a room, encapsulated in a room where it's just submerged in complete darkness. You can't see anything. All you see is just the dark. And that dark is so depressing to the point you're like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. If that makes sense. Lord, child. You need light to have peace. Is that clarity? Family is struggling really badly. They don't have any offerings to give. It's happened. They're not in alignment. Yeah, their mind is so out of there. Confirmation. Their mind is so far gone. It's crazy. Because they have no light. So they just keep drifting deeper and deeper into the void because they have no light. It's like they're being engulfed by the light. Seduction. This will be the devil card. Could be a Capricorn. Protection is in reverse. It's like they're just drifting away because they have no light. Yeah, they're not in the flow of things. They're trying to make a wish, but they're not in the flow of things. They're not in alignment. They see that you are, and it's pissing them off. Because it's like, how the fuck are you doing that? Yeah, you're awakened, but they're stuck. Or they're being awakened to them being stuck. They are aware that they stuck, and they're still trying to place harm onto you because they think it's your fault. Daydreaming and manifest. They think it's your fault. But it's deeper than that. It's because of the light that you carry. You connect to the divine. You connect to the divine gonna give you light. How much light you need? I need a lot. All right, say less. Bing. All that light you get from the divine. But you get it because you are connected to the divine. Does that make sense? You're different. Of course you're different. You have light. Very often. A lot of people don't have that. They are looking, they're searching for it. But you're known. You're known with it. That's why they want to end you. But that shit ain't happening. And they're telling other people about your light. That's where the gang stalking is coming in. They're spreading more awareness to you about your light. So you are attracting dark in that way. That makes sense? People want to see, who is this light person? Who is this person that's in the light? Metaphorically, figuratively, physically, however, take how it resonates. But they want to know, who is this person that's in this light? And you got more people coming and watching you, however they're watching you, and they growing disdain for you too, because of your light. Ay, ay, ay. Your light produces. You ever seen a huge pumpkin during fall time, how big those things can get? Because you listen, you wait, and you listen to spirit. Look, purple, spirit. Spirit tell you what's up. Importance. Anytime spirit call you, you answer. Shit, you don't matter if it's 6 times a day, you answering. That makes sense. Or whoever you work with, your energies, your deities, however, whatever you do, however you do your thing, okay? Because everybody is from different walks of life here, all right? Yeah, order. There's order. Meaning with the divine. Like you're in order, you're in connection, you're in alignment with the divine. That's basically what that means. Nothing bad. Because the divine is not here to control you. You have free will. The divine is here to guide you with the light. The only thing you don't have control of is the dark. But with the light, because you can see, you have control because you can see. Listen to me. Is that prayers, mantras, affirmations? It's very strong. You're very connected. Yeah, perspective is different, but it's beautiful. It allows you to see things in a different way with compassion, because you're elevating, you're evolving, and you're surrendering your ego. You don't allow your ego to take place, or you don't allow your ego to get you into sticky situations. Emotions versus logic. They don't have that. So they're trying to take that portion away from you. They're trying to take that, I'll say, regulation of self away from you. They can't regulate themselves. They can't turn on their light. They have no light. They want yours though. That's where boundaries come in. You like, no bitch. So because you said no and you went silent, it gave them so-called permission to do this bullshit on you. You gonna have to do a return to sender, okay? You've been feeling foggy, tired. Maybe you haven't done it in a while. You're gonna have to do a return to sender. Yeah, that's the education. Because they doing too much. Yeah, free message. Freedom. Like enough's enough. You just want to be happy. So connect to the light, which is the divine. Listen to what the divine has to say to you. Okay? And then do what the divine says. Yeah, this is a message of warning from the divine collective. I don't want no smoke. So, okay? Like, listen to what I have to say. That's like what the divine saying. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Who y'all pissing off up there? Listen to me. Because it has something to do with your coin. So if you want your money, listen to this warning. Heed this warning. Connect, listen, become silent, collective. Turn on your light. Because you got a lot of messages that are waiting. Okay? Spirit. You have a lot of messages that are coming. Okay? Yes, listen. You better listen. You better listen. Yeah, bruh. Listen, please. Whoever that message is for, please listen. Yeah, because the divine wants to help you, collective. Turn off the TV, the games. Just sit in silence and listen. Just listen. Message of love, reunion. Some of you guys on the collective side may not have prayed in the last couple of days or said mantras or anything the last couple of days, and you're probably feeling it. So Spirit is like, hey, yoo-hoo, collective, come over here, boo. So get back to your affirmations, your mantras, your prayers. Get back to it. So you can see your abundance that is protected. Unfinished sympathy. You have unfinished sympathy with the universe, collective. Yeah, they want to exchange gifts with you. The divine wants to exchange messages with you so you can get your gift of abundance. Who I'm talking to here? Huh? Who I'm talking to here? This is why you may felt or feel like you're stuck, because you gotta get silent. Like the library, Silence Library on MTV, and they weren't allowed to like laugh in the library. You had to be real quiet, and if they laughed, they lose points. That was my favorite. That was my favorite game show on MTV. Oh, excuse me. Stay quiet and listen. Soulmate popping up like, so, you know what I mean? But you gotta listen. Quietly. Listen. I'm going to stop right there. Somebody from Rhode Island. Someone last name is Poe, P-O-E. You may like Edgar Allan Poe. Your name could be either of those names. Someone's tire may be flat. Someone's going to Coney Island. Someone is a crooner. They love to sing. C-R-O-O-N. I'll show that one. Crooner. I have all the letters, but crooner. Someone loves to croon or sing. You may like to watch, I think it's called Channel 1 or something, like BET1 or something like that. Somebody loves refried beans. Somebody's from the Brooklyn, Queens area, Brooklyn, Queens Expressway, the BQE, or you're taking the BQE, or you're driving down the BQE. Someone loves pine sol. Someone loves the smell of pine cones. Someone's making, someone's taking pine cones and putting peanut butter on it and added bird seeds. So someone's feeding the birds. Or you just move to an area and there's like your background could be very heavily forested or so. So you're like feeding the birds. Okay. So someone may have a yeast infection, and I feel it's from the medicine that you're taking. So if you went to the doctors and the doctors prescribed you like antibiotics or something, you may have a yeast infection. I'm hearing fade to black. So I'm hearing fade to black, but I'm also seeing like sound equipment, like musical equipment, when someone is like got their, I guess, DJ equipment out and they're holding the whatever and it's coming down, like they're lowering the volume. Like I see someone doing that, like fade to black. Someone loves Piru, P-I-R-U. I think that's a type of fish, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it a place in South America? P-I-R-U. I've seen that somewhere. I know this is TMI, but it needs to be said. Somebody may have hemorrhoids. Okay, if you're eating a lot of steak, you gotta drink water. I didn't mean to put you out there, but I'm just the messenger. I don't want no smoke with nobody. Okay, I don't. No, I don't want no smoke with nobody. Somebody's making jollof rice. Somebody is Jamaican. Wagwan, wagwan. Someone's working on their SQL. I want to say that's a certificate for like a website or something, or your website could have expired, so you may need to renew it. Someone loves Calvin Klein clothes, attire. Somebody loves J-Lo perfume. I don't remember, but I see J-Lo here. Or you may love Jennifer Lopez. Ooh, listen, spread of y'all business. Somebody about to have some real good sex. Ooh. Ooh, collective, child. Real good. Real good. Real good. Collective. Look at you, boo. Child. Like, real good. Okay, I don't mean to be in y'all business, but that's just what I saw. I ain't see no nakedness. I just see the energy. That's all, okay? Dang. You're going to have everything you need. That's what I heard. Everything is going to work out in time. So if you got something, worried about something, something's coming up, a deadline, a time frame, or an appointment or something, you're going to get everything you need. You're going to be fine. Okay? Your affirmations, your mantras, and your prayers, that's what's going to turn it around. Okay? Somebody named Sadiq, S-A-D-I-Q. Somebody loves Dairy Queen. Someone loves daiquiris. Someone name is Gia, J-I-A. Somebody's getting a new fit, or that's how, you know, that's how certain people speak. Like, a fit will be like, I'm getting new clothes. So, but someone's using it in that particular term. I'm about to go get me a new fit. That kind of way. Someone's leaving the United States or going on a trip. Safe travels. You may find your soulmate there. Oh. So if somebody's going on the trip this weekend, out of the country, you're going to find your soul. Oh. You're going to meet your soulmate. Oh, wow. Oh, child. If you live in Mountain Standard Time, yes. This is very specific. So if you're going out of town soon or whatever, and you live in Mountain Standard Time, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that, collective. I like that. Someone's name could be Misty. Somebody could be Musty. That's the Karmics. The Karmics is Musty, you know. Someone named is Sam. Shad, S-H-A-D. Mystique. Dominique. Samantha. I'm hearing, you know what, let me don't say that word. Husky. That wasn't a word, it was another word. I'm not even gonna say it. Someone's very pushy. Someone's getting a syntax error. So something that you're doing is not, you know, it ain't computer right. All right, third house. Aries. Mars. Saturn. Ninth house. Sagittarius. We got Taurus. Second house. Saturn. One more. Let me do Jupiter. 8th house. Aries. Okay. So quick changes to your finances if that was an issue. All right, Libra. So you could be a Libra dealing with one. Leo. You could be, they could be. Taurus. You could be, they could be. Sag. Capricorn. Leo. Gemini. Sag. Let's do 3 more. Gemini. Leo. A lot of fire. Damn. Scorpio. Okay. A lot of fire, child. A whole lot of Marvin Gaye sexual healing. Y'all just play it safe. That's all auntie asks. Okay? That's all I ask. Just play it safe, okay? But yeah, boo. Somebody about to be turned up like a pretzel. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Somebody about to be turned up like a pretzel. Turned up, turned back to the side, to the. Okay. All right now, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.